Late afternoon settles over the River Bure in Great Yarmouth. Barges nudge the quays, shop fronts glow in the last of the light, and the town's slim suspension bridge carries the day's traffic. No one expects that. Within an hour, this calm scene will turn to tragedy. Cook's Royal Circus is in town, and word has rocketed along the streets. A clown will float up the river in a washtub, drawn by 4 geese. It's a stunt designed to pack a crowd. It works. Families drift toward the water to watch the spectacle pass beneath the bridge. As the tide turns, the performer Arthur Nelson approaches in his tub. People laugh, point, and call to friends across the water. Few realize the trick is helped by a hidden tow line. What matters is the moment. A town delighting in a harmless show, hundreds surge onto the southern footway for a better view 4 or 5 deep at the southeastern corner. The carriageway still passes carts, but the footway is wedged tight with hats, parasols, and shawls, everyone leaning to spot the tub slide under the chains. The bridge hangs from chains made of wrought iron eye-bars pinned under a heavy, uneven crowd load. Each bar takes its share of strain. In the south chain, one critical bar is already hiding a weakness in its welded eye. Witnesses later recall a sharp ping. A small crack opens near the eye of an eye-bar. Some onlookers stiffen. Most don't move. The crowd is fixed on the river, not on the iron at their elbows. Load jumps to the neighboring bar. For agonizing minutes it holds, then snaps. Dust and rust spit from the joint. The deck lurches. Faces flip from glee to fear as the footway tilts toward the water. Timber, iron, and people crash into the Bure. Hats, shawls, and planks scatter across the churning surface. The cold steals breath. Screams carry across the quay as the crowd on the banks realizes what has happened. Boatmen pull hard on oars to reach the nearest hands. Ropes arc from both banks. Some cling to floating timbers. Others vanish beneath. In minutes the river fills with rescuers, neighbors, sailors, and passers-by who refuse to stand and watch. Skiffs grind against the quay steps. Men heave survivors aboard while townsfolk kneel to haul on lines. Lanterns bloom as dusk closes in. Doctors are fetched. Homes and inns turn to makeshift aid stations as the toll becomes horribly clear. By nightfall, the river's edge is a scatter of snapped iron, torn footboards, and piled timbers. Abandoned shoes and a child's bonnet lie in the mud. Volunteers move quietly, calling names, marking who is safe and who is missing. Great Yarmouth wakes 2 numbers no one can bear. 79 people are dead, most of them children. Families crowd magistrates' rooms and halls to identify the lost. In a town this size, everyone knows someone who is mourning. Engineers set fractured eye-bar pieces on a table and chalk the breaks. Their verdict is blunt. The welded eyes were defective, so poor they would have failed any adequate test. The design gave the bridge little redundancy. The crowded footing at the south end turned one hidden flaw into catastrophe. From those proceedings came louder calls for regular inspection by competent engineers, better material testing, and sturdier deck systems that resist sudden crowd loads. Victorian engineering still learning at speed folded these lessons into future bridges. Today, a memorial and blue plaque near the site list the names and ages of the 79 who died. At dusk, the water looks peaceful again, but the town remembers. Each year the story is retold, so the mistakes that took so many lives are not repeated.